let's continue with this.
Okay, that's consumption. Therefore, I'm going to just tell you the fourth, and then we're going to talk about the four.
Okay.
Consumption, investment, net exports, and the government. Okay, government as being involved in the economy. Consumption, we've already talked about. That can include not bad things. I mean, buying a house is a good consumption. I mean, not everything is junk.
If you have the means to afford it.
Yeah, right. Well, if they go down further, you may have the means to afford it. That's the good side of this big drop. That's the good side. But it also means a lot of stuff you really don't need. I mean, just look at the proliferation of these self-storage things all over the landscape. That's overconsumption. Tag sales. I mean, when I was growing up, we didn't have tag sales. Unheard of. They're all over the place. This is an example of the overconsumption of this country. Okay, investment. Now we've really beaten the consumer into a pulp here. Investment. The housing starts are down, plummeting prices, subprime fiasco. These are all things that have cut down investment. But there's another part, and that's the business investment. All we hear about business these days, it seems, is mergers, and they're merging for ways to cover up the fact they lost money or to appear to make more money, but it's all stuff moving around. It's not investment, you see. And so the core business doesn't seem to get invested in. But it's just a lot of stuff moving around.
Shifting.
Yeah, shifting. And then, of course, globalization sends all kinds of things overseas. And so investment is very weak, very, very weak. It's very regrettable because that's a very important part of the health of the economy, is the investment in your own businesses. Net exports, we already know where that is. Now that's exactly tied to the strength or the weakness of the dollar. And so that goes up and down, and right now it's not too bad. But that will change. That will actually change where the exports will become more expensive to people trying to buy our stuff. So we'll be buying more of their stuff, if we're buying it all. That's another thing. China is a little worried about our economy because our economy is helping, obviously, their economy. So everything's tied together here, believe me. Now comes the fourth element. Here's the government. And this is where Keynes comes into the picture, where heavy investment in the government is the way out of the problem. Heavy investment by the government in business. Now, I find this always amusing.